What is it going to take for Essengue to get on the floor? This is a common thought, especially with any rookies. Under Billy Donovan, you're always going to ask that. And I think that Noah has a path to getting minutes, and that's his defense, right? But I do think like it's going to have to be with Noah Essengue making his mark defensively. It just is what it is. The Bulls had one of the worst defenses in the league last season. And that's just period point blank. That's why you saw us went out and get somebody that's more healthy like an Isaac Okoro, right? That's why you had us draft a guy like Noah Essengue. That's why the Bulls and even the players that we brought in for workouts, a lot of those guys, their defense was the thing that could get them on the court early on. That is what Noah's going to have to do. The Bulls are trying to revamp their defensive unit. Noah Essengue is going to have to make an impact there. At 6'10", 6'11", it looks like he is, 7'1" wingspan. He's that the versatility that he brings defensively and the rim protection that he brings, the getting out in transition on both sides of the ball, that's going to be a thing that he has to do. Not to say that he does not have some upside, offensively as well. When you look at what Noah Essengue has done, especially with his points totals and things like that, he averaged 12.7 points, 5.3 rebounds, 1.3 steals, and right under a block per game in Summer League. The thing is, that's not too off of what he averaged overseas last year, 10.7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, basically 1 steal, 1 block per game, 52% shooting from the field, and 27% shooting from 3. The very similar numbers there. But I think that regardless of what the offensive upside is, the Bulls sit in a place right now where they can wait on Noah's offense to naturally develop. They're in a place to being able to do that. They can wait for that offense to develop for Noah Essengue. Because you have guys like Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Modest, who you're expecting to take a step. As long as Nikola Vucevic is on this team, he's still going to be averaging 18, 19 points for this Bulls team as well. So Noah's offense isn't going to be the biggest thing that's there. Now, how he scores in transition, easy buckets that he can get on putbacks, he needs to live off that for his first year, right? But what he brings defensively is going to have to be the thing. And I think that is going to come down to, can Noah outplay Patrick Williams defensively? Now, that is not easy. Despite how some Bulls fans feel about Patrick Williams, and rightfully so, is that if Patrick Williams is still a player that, at this point, he's a veteran. He's been in the league, 6 years now? He's a more proven commodity when it comes down to that. I even think Julian is going to be that. But if Noah can make an impact with his defense first for this Bulls team, there is definitely a path to minutes right away for Noah Essengue. But I do think we're looking at Noah. His path is going to be similar to Modest Buzelis. I think we can look at that as a blueprint for how he's going to be used. Keep in mind, despite how upset Bulls fans were about Modest's minutes early in the season, he played in 80 out of 82 games last year.